Hey, welcome to the Sound of Music. My name is Jose Bass. I'm the head of the Fine Arts Department in SouthLake Christian Academy, and it's a great honor to be here tonight and witness for the second time a wonderful evening of great performances in such a short period of time. About 6 weeks ago, our choral director, our new choral director, Mrs. Mary Ann Falls, she approached the administration and she approached me presenting this idea about a concert format and replacing kind of to cover the opportunity of a drama production. And we were already into the semester and we said, well, let's try it. And then things started to develop, and all the students, what you're about to see tonight is a lot of effort in such a small period of time, but it's such with excellence and commitment to music. And so we are so excited to share this with you tonight. And I'm so proud of our choral director, Mary Ann Falls, and Anna Romano, her assistant in this production, because they took ownership of this production, and they work very hard. And all your children, they work extremely hard. I want to say thanks especially to Life Fellowship Church for their hospitality, for receiving us here tonight. This is the second occasion that SouthLake Christian Academy does an activity, a concert, or the first drama production here in Life Fellowship. I want to tell you that next week, this coming Thursday, is our spring concert, and it's going to be housed here in Life Fellowship as well. So it's a very unique opportunity in fine arts. We're trying to do our best within the circumstances that we already know, that we don't even want to mention the name pandemic, but I said it, I'm sorry. But anyhow, let us begin with a word of prayer, and let's call the name of the Lord tonight, and let's call on His presence. He's already here, because when they are two or more gathering together in His name, He is present. And this is a drama production, but everything is about exalting the Lord through the talents, in this case, musical and drama talents. So let's pray. Father, we acknowledge that you are the author and giver of every single expressive gift. And we just pray for each student that is participating, that you keep their nerves, that you give them the confidence once again on stage. Thank you, Lord, for this opportunity that you give us to make music together, to express ourselves dramatically. And let us enjoy this time. It is in Jesus' name, amen. And now, it is my honor to introduce you, Mrs. Mary Ann Falls. Give her a round of applause.
Good evening. How wonderful to see faces live for a wonderful production that we're about to put on. Why the sound of music? Because Scripture says in Isaiah 55:12, "For you shall go out in joy and be led forth in peace. The mountains and the hills before you shall break forth into singing, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands." What a beautiful, beautiful expression that you can see within this production of The Sound of Music. I encourage you to go to the digital playbill over there for which is listed down there underneath, and you can pull up all the information on the show and the names of the kids in the cast and a few director's notes, and et cetera, et cetera. I do have a few housekeeping things. First of all, your kids are fabulous, and Miss Romano and I have laughed so hard. They are a delight. Thank you for entrusting them to us. We consider it a high privilege to be their teachers. We are very proud of their hard work and commitment to pull this show together in 1 month. I approached the administration 6 weeks ago And it was supposed to be just a simple, you sit down, and when it's your turn to talk, you can come stand at the mic. And that's not what ended up happening. Because much like bread, I felt a whole lot like the I Love Lucy scene where Lucy was making bread and the bread just kept coming out of the oven more and more and more, because all of a sudden this grew into huge proportions. But God created the whole thing. It's beautiful. I'm so excited. I can't wait for you to see this. The show does last about an hour and 20 minutes, so we'll have a brief seventh inning stretch, or AKA intermission. It's not too long. It's about 8 to 10 minutes. We actually just needed a costume change, and I needed to build in a little time. So after scene 7, the lights will come up. You can use the restrooms. Men's room is out the doors and to the right. Ladies' room is out the doors and to the left. And then we will finish our show. The playbill is online. The show is interactive. So please clap and respond. And yes, even sing. You know the scene. Goodbye. That one, that's y'all. Because I got to tell you, these kids get their energy from you. And if you don't respond, I'm not going to say it's going to be your fault the show doesn't go well, but I'm just saying, okay? Take a little ownership there. They really do feed off of your energy. So please do respond and laugh when it's and enjoy and clap and all of that stuff and sing. And that's your big cue. That's your big line. That's your moment. Own it. There's no flash photography and no videography. This is being live streamed. Hey, and and if you are interested in purchasing a copy of this, you can email Mr. Bass. And I think that's all I've got, because I think I hear the hills. They're singing with the sound of music.
Patria et Filio et Spiritui Sancto, sicut erat in principio et nunc et semper et in saecula saeculorum. Amen. Pause and I wait and I listen for one more sound, for one more lovely thing that the hills might say. The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze, to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way, to
think we should be pleased with our efforts. Out of 28 proselytes, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider our doubtful ones again.
Well, after last night, I don't think there can be any doubt about Maria.
I gave her permission to lead the abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Bertha.
But she was late.
Sister Sophia, they don't see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. Climbs a tree and scrapes her knee, her dress has got a tear.
She waltzes on her way to mass and whistles on the stair.
And underneath her wimple, she has curlers in her hair.
I've even heard her singing in the abbey.
She's always late for chapel,
But her penitence is real.
she's always late for everything, except for every meal.
I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel Maria's not an asset to the abbey.
I'd like to say a word on her
And
behalf.
say, Sister Margareta.
Maria makes me laugh.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you catch a cloud and pin it down?
How do you find a word that means Maria?
A flippet, a gibbet, a will-o'-the-wisp,
A clown.
Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand.
But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say?
How do you keep a wave upon the sand?
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand?
When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am.
Unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather.
She's a darling,
She's a demon.
she's a lamb.
She'll outpester any pest, drive a hornet from his nest.
She could throw a whirling dervish out of world.
She is gentle, she is wild.
She's a child.
She's a headache.
She's an angel, she's a girl.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria?
A flippet, a gibbet,
A will-o'-the-wisp,
Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay?
and listen to all you say.
How do you keep a wave upon the sand?
Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand? Now, my children, I think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I'm grateful to you all. Sit down, Maria.
Reverend Mother, I was on my knees most of the night because I was late.
We could only think that you had lost your way.
I could never be lost on that mountain. I was brought up on it. It was the mountain that brought me to you.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I would come down the mountain, climb a tree, and look over into your garden. I'd see the sisters at work and hear them sing on their way to their vespers. Many times I went back up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression.
Maria, it is only here in the Abbey that there is a rule about singing.
But it's the hardest rule of all for me.
That day when you were in the garden singing at the top of your voice, I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing the song when I was a child, but I can't quite remember. Please?
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright coppered kettles and warm woolen mittens,
Brown paper packages.
tied up with strings.
These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels.
Doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles.
Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes.
Storefowls that stay on my nose and eyelashes.
Silver white winters that melt into spring.
These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
When the dog bites,
When the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was brought up on that mountain myself. Tell me, what is the most important lesson you've learned here?
To find out what is the will of God and to do it.
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? No, Mother, this is what I want. This is my life.
But are you ready for it? Perhaps if you go out into the world for a time, you'll return to us knowing what we expect, and that we do expect it.
I know what you expect.
Maria,
If it is God's will, where am I to go?
there's a family of 7 children. They need a governess until September.
September?
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man and a brave one. He was given a medal for heroism in the Adriatic.
A captain in the Navy? Oh, Mother, he'll be very strict.
You're not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows?
She just said, "This is enough," and just left.
Well, there's another one coming today from Nonnberg Abbey with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be at home with us for a time, sir.
I should be back from Vienna in a few weeks.
Oh, there is a call for you, sir, from Vienna. I have the number in.
I know the number.
Of course, sir.
You will wait here.
I am Captain Von Trapp. You are Fräulein.
Maria Rayner.
Now, Fräulein, as to your duties here, before the children meet you, you will put on another dress.
I haven't any other dress. When we enter the abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
Even the poor didn't want this one. I would have made myself a dress, but I wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see that you're given some material. Today, if possible. Now, you will be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You'll find out how far they have progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon, they march. You will see that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
Children, this is your new governess, Fräulein Maria. When I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your name. You, Fräulein, will listen and learn their signals.
Liesel.
Friedrich.
Louisa.
Kurt. Brigitte.
Marta. Gretel.
Now, Fräulein, when I want you, this is what you will hear.
You won't have to trouble, sir, because I couldn't answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. Here, I will show you. My butler, Franz. Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper. This is Fräulein Maria. Please make sure that her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Pardon me, sir. I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. Forgot to return this whistle, Captain. Won't be needing it, Captain. Are you leaving us, Captain?
I should be back from Vienna soon. I will be away on business. And when I return, I expect a report on the children's progress. And on yours. You are in command.
Well, now that it's just us, will each of you tell me your names again and how old you are? And your...
I'm Liesel. I'm 16 years old and I don't need a governess.
Glad you told me. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14. I'm a boy.
Boy, why, you are almost a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Brigitte and she's Louisa and she's 13 years old and you're smart. I'm 9 and I think your dress is the ugliest one I ever saw.
Brigitte, you mustn't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. Almost.
That's a nice age to be. 11. Almost.
I'm Marta. I'll be 7 years old on Tuesday, and I'd like a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color, too. And you're Gretel. I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you have to do is tell Father to mind his own business.
No, Louisa, don't. I like her.
What's in here? My guitar, for when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't?
No.
Well, now I know where to start. I'm going to teach you how to sing.
Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
A, B, C.
When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi. The first three notes just happen to be do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Come, I'll make it easier. Listen.
Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do, oh, oh, oh.
Do.
A deer, a female deer.
Ray.
A drop of golden sun.
Me.
A name I call myself.
Far.
A long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do.
A deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run.
So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
So do.
Is that what you call a song? Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on?
No. Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on are only the tools we use to build a song. Once we have learned these notes, we can sing a million different tunes
How?
by mixing them up. Listen. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you do it.
So do, la, fa, mi, do, re.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
So do, la, ti, do, re, do.
Now, let's put it all together.
So do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything.
So we put in words. One word for every note. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything together.
When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. A deer, a female deer, a drop of golden sun. A name I call myself. For a long, long way to run.
Come, children, it's time for exercise.
Aww.
Come with me, come with me.
Your room is ready, Fräulein Maria. I hope you will find it satisfactory.
I'm sure it's already the most beautiful room I've ever had. What are those?
The old curtains from your room.
It looks like they have plenty of wear left in them.
The new ones have been hung.
When the children return from their exercise, I'll have them change into their play clothes, and
They have no such clothes. The Von Trapp children do not play. They march. You put that away. You won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
He won't have music?
And he used to love music. His wife would sing, and he would play the violin or the guitar. But since she died, he's kind of turned away from that sort of life.
So that's why he is the way he is. But to not have music, that's so wrong for him and wrong for the children, too.
I agree, Fräulein, but you will find the captain is very set in his ways. Now, allow me to show you to your room. It is going to rain soon, so when we get there, you had better close your window.
Well, good night, Rolf.
No need to be saying goodnight so early. After all, your father's not home.
How did you know my father wasn't home?
Well, I have a way of knowing things.
How did you know 2 days ago that you would be here at just this time with a telegram for Franz?
Every year on this date, he gets a birthday telegram from his sister. Could I come again tomorrow?
Rolf, you can't be sure you're going to have a telegram to deliver tomorrow.
I could be here by mistake. Or with a telegram for Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. Nobody's supposed to know he's here, so don't go telling your father.
Why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at those who don't think so.
Well, I'm sure I'll have forgotten all about it by the time Father gets back. Don't worry.
The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Lisa?
16. What's wrong with that?
Wait, little girl, on an empty stage, for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on.
I am 16, going on 17. I know that I'm
17, going on 18. I'll take care of you.
I'll depend on you.
Dear God, I know that you have sent me here on a mission, and I pray that this will become a happy family in thy sight. God bless Liesel and Friedrich, Louisa, Brigitta, Marta, and little Gretel. And, oh yes, I forgot the other boy. What's his name? Well, God bless what's his name. And dear God, about Liesel, help her to know that I'm her friend, and help her to tell me what she's up to.
I was just out for a walk, and somebody locked the doors earlier than usual, and I didn't want to wake everybody up, so when I saw your window was open, you're not going to tell Father, are you?
Liesel, were you out walking all by yourself? You know, if we take that dress out tonight, nobody would notice it tomorrow. Then, all of this would just be between you and me. You could put this on. Take your dress in there and put it to soak in the bathtub. Then, you might have a talk.
I told you today I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
Gretel, are you afraid? Now all we have to do is wait for the boys.
We won't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys aren't frightened too, are you?
Oh no, we just wanted to be sure you weren't.
Was this your idea, Friedrich?
Oh no, it was Kurt's.
That's it, Kurt. That's the one I was leaving out. God bless Kurt.
Why does it do that?
Well, when the lightning says something to the thunder answers back.
I wish it wouldn't answer so loud.
Well, maybe if we all sing loud enough, we won't hear the thunder. Now, just imagine. High on a hill was a lonely goat herd, lay, ho-lay, hee-hoo. Loud was the voice of the lonely goat herd, lay, ho-lay, ho-loo. Folks in the town that was quite remote heard, lay, ho-lay, hee-hoo. What? Sorry. And go herd, lay, ho-lay, ho-loo. Oh, ho, lay, ho-lay, oh, ho, lay, ho-lay, oh, ho, lay, ho-lay, oh, lay, ho-lay, oh, lay. One little girl in a pale pink coat heard, lay, ho-lay, hee-hoo. She was a laugh for the lonely goat heard, lay, ho-lay, ho-loo. Soon her mama with a gleaming load heard, lay, ho-lay, hee-hoo. What unto
Still no sign of Fräulein Maria and the children?
No, sir. But I'm sure they'll return shortly. They'll be delighted that you're home.
How would you like this for the SouthLake Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
It sounds wonderful, Max.
Doesn't it, though? Unfortunately, all I've got is a basso who isn't even profundo.
Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is, never go out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been phoning London, Rome, Stockholm, France.
On my telephone?
Well, how else could I afford it? Me, the lowly third secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture. Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
Nürnberg Abbey.
And do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. I'll have to pay them a visit.
What do you want?
Captain, I didn't see, help!
Who are you?
I have a telegram for Herr Detweiler.
I am Herr Detweiler.
All right, you delivered your telegram, now get out!
Georg, he's just a boy.
And I am an Austrian. I will not be Heiled.
Why don't you look at things the way I look at them? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Detweiler, there's a call for you from...
Thank you, Franz. Excuse me, Georg.
Straight line! Get cleaned up. Get into your uniforms and report back here. At once! Fräulein, where did you get these abominations? Out of a nightmare?
No, out of some old curtains. The curtains I used to hang in my bedroom. There was plenty of were left in them.
Do you mean to tell me that the people of the neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Why, yes, they've become very popular. Everyone says, there goes Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But, Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
Well, you must hear from someone. You're not home long enough to know them.
I said I don't want to hear.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore. And if you keep treating her as one, Captain, you're going to have mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich's afraid to be himself. He's shy. He's aloof. Friedrich needs your confidence.
Don't you dare tell me about my son.
Brigitte could tell you about him. She could tell you a lot more if you just got to know her. Because she notices things. And she always tells the truth. Especially when you don't want to hear it. I haven't finished yet. Marta I don't know about yet, but someone has to find out about her. And little Gretel just wants to be loved. Oh, please, Captain. Love Gretel. Love all of them. They need you.
Stop! Stop it! You will pack your things and return to the Abbey as soon as possible.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things. Not in the way I said them.
After you've gone, there'll be... What's that?
Singing.
Yes, I can hear that, but who's singing?
Children.
My children?
For a
Singing?
1,000 years, the hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like the chimes that flies from the
know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more. Edelweiss.
Gale, why haven't you told me how talented your children are?
Children, I'd like you to show Herr Detweiler the gardens.
Yes, do show me the gardens. And if you'd like, sing another song. Who taught you to sing so beautifully?
Fräulein Maria.
She taught me to play the guitar.
You were right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting to know you after I'm gone.
No. I want you to stay.
If I can be of any help.
You've helped already. You've brought music back into my home.
You have German blood, haven't you?
I am not German, I'm an Austrian.
You'll see soon enough.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people in town are angry at the other half. I thought that maybe a party would help. But now, I'm not so sure.
Kurt, I haven't danced the Landler since I was a little girl.
Oh, you remember it? Show me. You said left hand behind the back.
First, you're going to and then you go for a little stroll.
No, Kurt, that's wrong. Here, let me show you. Well, Kurt, that's how it's done.
Your face is all red.
I guess I'm just not very used to dancing.
I think it's because Father's in love with you.
Brigitte, you shouldn't say things you don't know are true.
Remember the other night when we were all singing that Edelweiss song he taught us? After we finished, you laughed at him for forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words, he just stopped to look at you.
No, Brigitte.
And just now when you were dancing, you're in love with him too.
Oh, Fräulein Maria, you won't be having dinner with the children tonight. You'll be having dinner down here with us.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. But you'll have to change. Maria, Wear that dress you wore the other night when we were all singing together. It was lovely.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Before we all go to dinner, the Von Trapp family singers would like to say good night, as only they can.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night.
I hate to go and leave this pretty side.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu.
Adieu, adieu, to you and you and you.
So long, farewell, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen.
I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. No?
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
I leave and heave a sigh and say goodbye, goodbye.
Glad to go, I cannot tell a lie. I fleet, I float, I fleety flee, I fly.
Gone to bed, so must I.
Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye,
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served.
Max, you know how I feel about.
But Georg, they're extraordinary. I've been looking all over Austria for something like this for the festival, and I find it right here.
My children do not sing in public.
But this is important to Austria. And it wouldn't do me any harm.
Sister Sophia, please take our new proselyte to the roping room. Bless you, my daughter.
Maria's asked to see you. I know it has taken her a long time.
I've waited until she wanted to come to me.
It's strange. She's happy to be here, but she's unhappy too.
Why did they send her back? Do you know?
She doesn't speak except in prayer.
I'll see her now. I know this must have been a frightening experience for you.
It was, Reverend Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
It's taught me that I never want to leave these walls again.
Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I was frightened.
Frightened?
I was confused. I never felt that way before. And I knew that I couldn't stay, and I knew that Hero would be away from it, that Hero would be safe.
Maria, our Abbey is not to be used as an escape.
But I can't face him again. Those feelings.
Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
Brigida said that I was, and that her father was in love with me. But to have asked for the captain's love was just wrong. I was there on God's errand.
Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. What you must find out is, how does God want you to spend your love?
But I've pledged my life to God's service.
If you love this man, it doesn't mean you love God any less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh no, Mother, please.
These walls were not made to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live.
How do I find it?
Look for it. Climb every mountain, search high and low, follow every byway, every path you know. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream. A dream that you'll need all the love you can give every day of your life, for as long as you live. Climb every mountain, ford
look, that's very nice, except it's no good at all. Gretel, why don't you sing loud?
I got a hurt finger.
Oh.
We need Fräulein Maria.
We do not need Fräulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
Dagweiler, you have a call from...
Thank you, Franz.
Max, this isn't the first call you've had from Berlin.
Come now, Georg. You know I have no political convictions. And anyways, the Germans have promised not to invade Austria.
And if they don't keep that promise?
Then I'd like to have some friends among them.
Now, what would you like to sing?
Fräulein Maria always started with...
We are not to mention Fräulein Maria. Louisa, did you play any of your tricks, any of your jokes on Fräulein Maria?
Only those she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toads in her bed?
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened for her to have left us without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
She was the best governess we've ever had.
Yes, well, it's time for your afternoon walk.
When Fräulein Maria felt sad, she used to sing that song, remember?
Yes. All right, let's try it.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings.
Maria,
When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so
Oh, I missed you so much. Gretel, how's your sore finger?
You remember?
Liesel, are you all right?
Yes, Fräulein, I'm all right.
Any telegrams lately?
No, Fräulein, now I'll be glad to go to boarding school.
Liesel, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them.
Fräulein Maria, you've returned.
Yes, Captain.
Liesel?
Louisa, Brigida, boys, Maria, we'll be in the nursery.
Maria, new dress?
We have a new postulant.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
It was wrong of me.
You've been missed by the children. Everybody has missed you very much. Nothing was the same while you were away.
Please forgive me.
What made you come back?
The Mother Abbess, she said that you have to look for your life.
Often when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first. Then, one day, one night, all of a sudden, it stands before you.
Yes.
I look at you now and I realize this isn't something that has just happened. You knew it too. What was it that told you?
Brigida, when we were dancing at the party.
She was quite right. That wasn't any ordinary dance, was it?
I hadn't danced the Landler since I was a little girl. It's quite different after you're all grown up, isn't it?
Your whole life will be different now, Maria. I'll take you anywhere you want to go, give you anything you wish.
But I don't want to go anywhere. All I could wish for is right here.
You know, those two ought to get together sometime.
Who?
The Mother Abbess and Brigida. Maria, is there someone I should go to ask permission to marry you?
Why don't we ask the children?
Children, children, look, Salzburg Festival, 1938. Look here, the Von Trapp family singers.
Uncle Max, are you sure this is going to be all right with Father?
Brigitte, don't you trust me?
No. Lisa, what do you think? Uncle Max, when will they be back from the honeymoon?
Not in time for the concert, I'm afraid. What a shame.
Children, see what I have here.
That's Father's luggage.
They're back! They're home!
They're
Children, we've missed you so much.
What did you miss most?
Well, we missed all the noise you would make in the morning. And we missed hearing you sing.
You came back just in time to hear us sing. Look, we're going to be in the Salzburg Festival.
Let me see that. Max,
I was just gonna talk to you about it, Georg.
you can't talk your way out of this one.
It was a last-minute decision. I was lucky to enter them at all. They'll be the talk of the festival, 7 children in one family.
Look what I have.
Presents!
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But Georg, it's for Austria.
There is no Austria.
But the transfer of power happened peacefully. Let's at least be grateful for that.
Grateful?
Maria, you must talk to him. He has to at least appear to be working with these people. He has to compromise.
Max, I can't make Georg any less of what he is.
Then I'll talk to him. If these children don't sing in the festival, it'll be a reflection on Austria. And it wouldn't do me any good.
Maria, I've always known you loved us children. Now, I know you love Father.
I do, Liesel. I love him very much. What is it, Georg?
This came while we were away. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
Father, what's happened?
While we were away, the German government took over Austria. Now they have offered me a commission to command a ship in their navy.
What will you do?
Well, Georg?
Well, I can't just brush this aside. It would be a relief to know that my family is safe, but it would also mean...
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision.
I know now that I can't do it.
Of course not.
We'll have to get out of Austria right away, and we can't just pick up and leave. They'll be watching us now. We need time.
Sir, Hosar is here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. Please bring him in. They didn't give us time.
Then we'll have to make time.
Stormtroopers! This is what I was afraid of, Maria.
Max, stay with Georg. Liesel, I need the children, quickly.
I need you now, Max. Keep your head about you.
Don't I always?
Captain, may I present Admiral von Schreiber of the Navy of the Third Reich.
Admiral, and may I present Maximilian Detweiler.
First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was in the old regime.
In the old regime, I was third secretary. Now, I'm the first secretary.
How nice to have friends. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
We are here on business.
Captain Von Trapp, a telegram was sent you 3 days ago.
I have just received it.
You see, Captain Von Trapp has just returned from his honeymoon.
Congratulations, Captain.
Let's get to the point.
If you don't mind, in our Navy, we hold you in very high regard. That explains why I am here.
That's very flattering, Admiral, but I'm afraid I've had no time to consider joining.
Your orders are to report immediately to the naval base at Bremerhaven.
Immediately. Oh, I'm afraid they'll be impossible for you, Georg.
Admiral, may I present my wife, the Baroness von Trapp, Admiral von Schreiber.
Madam?
What I mean, sir, is that we're singing in the Salzburg Music Festival Friday night. You see, the Von Trapp family singers.
Friday night. That's only a matter of 2 days.
It gives here only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers. I am the head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe you singing in a concert.
Herr Zeller, you may believe whatever you choose.
It doesn't say what you are going to sing, Captain. What are you going to sing?
It is your privilege to come to the concert and to hear us.
I'd like to hear you sing now. Sing something together. Sing!
Children, come.
Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun.
Me, a name I call myself.
Far a long, long way to run.
Ladies and gentlemen, the festival concert has come to a conclusion. Except, of course, we don't know what that conclusion is going to be. Our distinguished judges are putting their heads together at this moment to decide who the winner of the festival concert is going to be. But I think there should be an encore. You see, Captain Von Trapp will not be able to sing after this concert for a very long time, due to the guard of honor that has arrived to escort him immediately at the conclusion of this concert to the naval base at Bremerhaven. Therefore, I give you the Von Trapp family singers again.
Happy to meet me, blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Edelweiss, every morning.
Small and white, clean and bright,
You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
I have here the decisions of our distinguished judges. We will begin with the third award. For this honor, the judges have named the trio of Sangerbund of Herrewegen. The second award has been given to Fräulein Schweiger, the first soloist of the choir of St. Agatha's Church in Murbach. And the first prize, the highest musical honor in the land, goes to the family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp.
They're gone.
Play something.
Isn't this God's house?
Yes, darling. Can we go home now?
No, Marta. We have a long drive ahead of us.
Reverend Mother, we can never thank you.
As soon as it's safe, we'll start. We've hid our car deep in the woods.
The car will do you no good. They've left a guard on the road in front of the gate.
We've been listening to the wireless.
All the roads are blocked, and the border's been closed.
I've always thought of these mountains as my friends, standing there, protecting us. But now, they seem to have become my enemies.
Never your enemies. Haven't you read? I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills whence cometh my help.
Georg, I know this mountain as well as I know this abbey, and once we're over that mountain, we're in Switzerland.
But the children...
We can help them.
Father, we can do it without help.
You'll have help, for ye shall go out with joy, and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you into singing.
Follow every rainbow till you find your dream, a dream that you'll need all the love you can give. Every day of your life, for as long as you live. Climb every mountain, for
Wow, that was amazing. Give them another one. I just wanted to say thanks to Mrs. Mary Ann Falls, our choral director here in Southlake, and Anna Romano for putting this show together and selecting this amazing group of students, this cast. And thank you all of you for supporting this show. And I would like to leave us with Mrs. Falls. She has some special remarks.
We pulled this off. We had 1 month. 1 month, y'all. That's crazy. All right, y'all sit down for just a second. I don't do this a whole lot. I promise I won't keep you too long. But I do have to give some real thanks. Miss Romano, please come up here. So much fun. We had so much fun. And Miss Romano, we are both new to Southlake, and she's my new partner in crime. And God just was so gracious. She's been such a gift to me and to the school, and the partnership worked beautifully. And you have to say, yes, it did, because we're in front of everybody. So. She was our choreographer, and we just finished each other's thoughts, and we were real and honest, and we'd say, let's try this. What do you think? I love it. What do you think about this? I don't know about that. And it was beautiful, and there was no bickering. It was obviously God's beautiful provision. So thank you. I need to say thank you to Mr. Bass, because he is such a wonderful administrator to the Fine Arts Department and has been such a help to me. He helped with so many details, getting the buses here and securing this beautiful facility and hanging those black curtains for me, because I couldn't reach all the way up there, even on the tallest ladder. And so he, I'm sure, did not expect that. But thank you very much, Mr. Bass. Shout out to Farrell Boone and Katie Norman for organizing and it says arriving our cast dinners, but I don't think arriving is what I meant to write. Whatever spell check was trying to say, I don't know. Organizing and arranging, probably, our cast dinners. Thank you. Thank you. It was everything that I had hoped it would be. We wanted to have the kids together singing, eating as a family, because that's what, that's what happens when you do a show. You become a family, right? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful gift. So thank you. All right, to the Hurley family and the LKN Catering for providing our crazy delicious dinners. Wow. To Mrs. Johnston for sewing those beautiful nightgowns. To Britt Nipper and the Life Fellowship crew, thank you for taking this off of my plate, and I could just say, you do your magic. And they did, and it was beautiful, and it was wonderful. And what a wonderful team of people to work with to put together a production. All the lights, all the sounds, all the mics, all the alls of that is so overwhelming. And I just said, here, and they said, okay. And then it was beautiful. So thank you very much. I need to thank my sweet husband. How many years now? Let's see. We're hitting almost 35-ish, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, I love to cook, and I haven't cooked in probably a good month. So I'm sorry, and I can't. Want to go on a date? now he has to say yes because everybody's watching. So, and I need to thank my family, we have 4 children together, and they're all around. And I know my daughter Gracie for sure is watching online because she keeps texting me. And and she said the show was fabulous, you guys, and she's an actress, so yay. All right. So I do have a little. So thank you to everybody. Thank you for supporting the arts. Thank you so much, SouthLake, and the administrative team for allowing us to do a live production. I feel so blessed to be able to do this. Thank you for allowing this. These kids have worked so hard, as you can see, and it paid off. But I do have a little bit of housekeeping, because there's always a catch. These kids are going to, surprise, you don't know this, you're going to go and greet your guests out in the lobby for no more than maybe 8 to 10 minutes, and then they need to come in. Don't plan on leaving anytime soon, because we have to strike set, meaning we have to clean up. And they've got a big old mess back there of costumes and things. Oh, okay, maybe. I've seen worse. But nevertheless, y'all know kids and hangers, they somehow don't